Parr, you are the director of the Genghis Khan Foundation, the independent think tank. I wonder if you could talk this evening about one of our fastest growing industries, which some critics have said no more than vampires preying on human weakness.
Well, vampire, I do think that's a bit harsh. I mean, there are areas of concern in the pensions and insurance industry, but I think...
No, sorry. That wasn't the subject. I'm talking about the narcotics. Oh,
I see. What about it?
Do you think that drugs should be legalized?
What a stupid question.
Sorry.
I really never imagined that I'd come here and hear such a ridiculous...
But there is an argument, isn't there, that if you legalize drugs, then you could control them and tax them and so forth?
Yes, and then suppose you get rid of all the drug squads and the customs.
Yes.
And then you just have thousands of bureaucrats, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Interfering in people's lives.
Oh, but surely, there's the question of addicts who rob and steal to feed their habit.
Let me stop you there. I mean, you're being far too emotive about this.
Sorry.
I mean, we've got to look at the drug industry in a rational way. And I think we all agree, don't we, that the only possible economic system is the free market. And the drug industry is a wonderful example of the free market at work. It's highly efficient. It's innovative.
Yeah.
It supplies and creates a demand and then fulfills it. It doesn't rely on any state subsidy at all. It creates employment and a huge circulation of wealth through money laundering into other legitimate businesses.
But, the people who run it, they're very unpleasant people. They're the scum of the earth, aren't they?
That's beside the point, sure. I mean, these people demonstrate the ingenuity and the enterprise and the flair that we value so highly in our society.
But,
yes?
They go around shooting each other, don't they?
Yes, but I mean, you've said they are rather unpleasant people. So it's a rather good thing that they shoot each other, isn't it? And at least that gets rid of the inefficient, unpleasant people.
Yes, the worst kind of unpleasant people, yes.
What you don't want are unpleasant people who also have the additional disadvantage of not being able to shoot straight.
Yes.
And these shootings, after all, are just another kind of takeover bid. It's just the language is different.
The language of the... Yes, I see, yes. Well, you mean, say, on the one hand, they would say, some people would say, we offer your shareholders a premium on their equity.
Yes, and in this case they would say, what? Eat lead.
Eat lead. But yes, but I mean, there is a social cost, isn't there? I mean, there are victims, addicts who die.
There are human tragedies, yes, of course. I mean, nothing is without a social cost, but the supply side is morally neutral. And on the demand side, well, it's up to the clients, isn't it, the customers, to behave as they think fit.
All right, but what would you do about the market in drugs? I mean,
now there you put your finger on it. If the drug industry is a market, and it is, then we shouldn't do anything about it.
On principle?
On principle.
Yes.
And if it's big enough and global enough, which it is, well, we can't do anything about it anyway, can we?
Yes, but I can see the logic of this from your own political perspective, but I mean, there could be a change in the political control. For example, we could get a Labour government. I mean,
And what do you think that Tony Blair's going to do?
Well, he could set up a royal commission.
Yes, he could set up a parliamentary select committee, and then what? We invite the Colombian drugs cartel to come and give evidence. Risk a grilling from Jack Straw.
But surely we must find some way of protecting people.
Protecting people from what? I mean, let me give you an analogy. It's exactly like television. I mean, by the end of the century, there are going to be, 2,000 satellite channels to choose from, all equally crappy. And you can have as many local regulations and censorship as you like, but since it's a global market, it's not going to make any difference, is it?
Well, I must say, it's a very depressing prospect, all this.
You don't have to watch it.
No.
And if you need to be cheered up, well, you can always take drugs.
George Parr, thank you very much.